What's going on, fellas? This is Sir Studmuffin, leader of Affliction, and today we have a very exciting video that needs to have been done a long time ago, but let's go ahead and get it done today. So this is the How to Hog video. This is going to be for Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s. I'm going to show it mainly and talk about the concepts with Town Hall 9 attacks. We'll be showing 5 replays, all from myself, only for the fact that I have the plans easily available, and so I can show the plans, and that's what we're going to do at the beginning, and then we're going to show the replays so that you can see it. Now, if you need to go and check the plans again, you can just go back and scroll through the video, and I think what I'll try to do in my videos from now on is put what like at what time the replays would be or where certain things might be in the description so that people can easily get to the replays or whatever. But I encourage everyone, of course, to watch the whole video. So let's get it started. Here's a Town Hall 9 goho attack. I decided to make a super detailed plan for this one. And with any goho attack, there are 4 steps. With any hog attack, really, but with any goho attack, there are 4 steps. Okay? As you can see, step 1. Now, when you are using goho, in this sense, this is not a cold-blood, excuse me. This is a shattered goho. So, to define those terms very quickly, in case you ever see me use them, cold-blooded, 1 golem, shattered, 2 golem, stoned, 3 golem, and you won't usually get past that. And that is for goho attack strategies. Now, with that being said here, what you're going to notice is that I brought 2 golems. So, in this sense, when you bring 2+ golems, you do not bait the CC usually. The only reason you would bait the CC is if the CC is way across the other side from where you're entering with your golem. But that's very rare. In this case, though, you're going to notice the queen is next to the CC, and therefore I'm just bringing my 2 golems in. The golems will tank for my main squad. And I'll find what main squad is in a sec, and it also is tanking for the CC plus the queen, so I'm able to kill all 2 of those deals. So the difference between Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 8 is only 1 difference. Well, there's 2. Number 1, there's an extra giant bomb. Number 2, there's a queen. This is very important because in any hog attack for Town Hall 9, you need to kill the queen, right? Most people should know that the queen is able to shoot hogs at a long distance range and pick off the hogs essentially. That's why people usually kill the queen. Now, I've already made a how-to funnel video, so you should understand that concept. And you're going to notice here I have my whiz. The blue lines are the wizards, and those are my funneling whiz, making sure to get a nice funnel into where the area is located. The 2 white arrows are from my golems, and the green is for my heroes. Now, in a goho attack, the main squad is your hero plus a couple whiz plus your 2 golems, and the purpose of those is to, like I said, kill the queen plus the CC. Okay, so step 1 in a goho attack for Town Hall 9 is always to kill the queen and then kill the king, and then kill the CC. Once you've done those 2, you've done a very effective job. Now, the third thing that a goho attack can do is kill a double giant bomb set or eliminate a possibility, etc. With your main squad. What you need to remember is that in any goho attack, you need to or any main squad attack, you need to at least do the first 2 steps. Usually, if you see variations, you might see the main squad purpose to kill just 2 of the 3. You know, you might not kill the queen, but you use a queen walk for the queen. So those 3 things usually need to be considered in your planning regardless. If you are able to take a double giant bomb set with your main squad, that makes it 5 times more effective. Okay, so now let's start running through it a little bit more. So first step 1 and 2, funnel with whiz, get the main squad, kill queen and CC, and step 1 and 2 is to kill the queen, kill CC, always. Step 3 then is to deploy your hogs, very simple. Now there are 3 different deployment methods, and we're going to show attacks from all 3 today, except the surgical, but it's going to be like a govaho surgical-ish attack. So it's not quite a surgical goho attack, but you'll understand the concept a little bit, and I'll explain it a little. I just don't have the replay for it now. However, I'm sure you've seen a surgical attack from one of our Town 8s or something like that. Okay, so with this is a 2-finger attack, and the reason for this being is because if you notice on this base, there are no double giant bomb threats at all. So in that case, if there are no double giant bomb threats, you can just run a simple 2-finger golem or 2-finger hog deployment. And 2-finger as in literally using 2 fingers and spamming the hogs down or mashing the hogs down with your 2 fingers. And then you're able to just put them near your main squad so that your main squad golems can tank a little bit for the hogs too. You can think of the hogs like wizards in that sense, where they can be extremely effective, not under heal, and you're able to save your heals a little bit more if they have a little bit of tanking from your main squad. So 2-finger, and you can see that I'm tracing the pathing. You can do this if you're a little bit newer to goho. It's very good to trace the pathing. For older guys though, they usually know the pathing pretty quickly and can see it, and we'll show that replay. But this is that's the first 3 steps, and the final step is whiz cleanup. Now, one thing that's a misconception is that people think the whiz is the only form of cleanup. That is totally 100% incorrect. The main cleanup in a goho or a hog attack is always the hogs. And the reason for that being is the hogs are faster than the whiz. The whiz can only clear a certain area. So what you're going to notice when I attack, my whiz are deployed. I usually keep 2 to 3. I might have kept more. I don't remember this attack. Usually you want to keep at least 2 to 3 wizards. And those 2 to 3 wizards are to put down once your hogs have cleared an area, or in a cleared area where you know the hogs will have to go way across the base, or it might take them a long time. The whole purpose of the wizards is to help with your time. That's it. That's all you should be using your wizards for in cleanup. They do not need to be your main cleanup form because they're not as fast and I guess agile as the hogs. The hogs have way more flexibility in terms of their movement. So those are the 4 steps. And then your plan, you should always you should have the sketch official. The white was the golems, green is other. Usually main squad attack, that's your heroes, Valkyries, whatever it is. The blue is the wizards. Orange, of course, is hogs. Yellow heals. And I usually don't put the poison spells down. Now you're also going to notice here this is a pretty standard composition. 30 hogs is pretty standard. You want to at least have 30 usually. Surgical is usually the only, and maybe some Town 8, but usually you want to have 30 hogs. 2 golems in this case because of, like I said earlier. 4 wall breakers. I usually bring 1 extra just in case. It takes 3 wall breakers for a level 9 wall, and I usually bring 1 extra in case of like a bomb, a trap, or whatever it is. Finally, 8 wizards. I use 4 usually for the, 2 for the funnel normally, 2 backup just in case. I always save 2 wizards, and then if I have extra, then I'll put those 2 wiz with the main squad or something like that. Now, of course, with this attack, you're always going to want to put your poison down as soon as you can. Once the CC's been pulled and is engaging your main squad, and you usually want to pre-poison it just a little bit. So those are the 4 steps. This is the very slow kind of explanation of it, but this is a very basic goho attack. Now let's back out here. Let's see the next one we have. Okay, so this is a govaho attack. So you're going to notice here with my planning, 1 golem for govaho, but that doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about govaho too much. The main thing to look here, though, is the deployment. Notice here I have 8 hogs here on the bottom, 4 hogs on the top. I think I'm bringing a little bit more. I think I'm bringing 6 on the top, actually. The essential thing with surgical hogs, and I might make a how-to surgical specifically because it's a little bit hard to explain. Very brief description, though. You're using hogs in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion. Notice here I have 8 hogs at the beginning. They're going to path here to the top left. They're going to work their way around the area where my second heel is, and I'm going to bring more hogs. And so basically you're starting your hog deployment, and then you're adding a little bit, and the purpose of it is to path around double giant bombs, or if you hit a double giant bomb, it's just a couple hogs that die to the double giant bomb, and so it's not a big deal. With surgical hogs, what you want to look for when you're looking for an attack is that you want to have the point defenses on the outside, and you want a double giant bomb threat. 100%, that's how a surgical hog attack should be. Let's see, this is the... Okay, so that was the updated version of my plan. Let's see, what is this? Nope, that's Zapquake. Okay, here's the third one. The third deployment strategy is Asian Wall. Asian Wall should only be when you have like a line of defenses or possible double giant bomb threat that you can just get through. And when I say get through, I mean that you're hitting the giant bomb one at a time. So you have two double giant bombs. You want, like when you're defending it, you want the double giant bombs to go off at the same time, and then it kills your hogs. There's no healing for it. If you hit them one at a time with a pre-heal, then your hogs are able to survive. So in this case, I used the Asian Wall to get around this double giant bomb here between the whiz and the air defense, and it spreads your hogs out a little bit, but you're getting around the double giant bomb. You normally should always have shattered goho attack for this, and I'll show this here in a sec. But those are the Town Hall 9 attacks we're going to show. We got two Town Hall 8s. Let's see. Yep, this one. So this is a simple, just 2-3 finger deployment. It's just a regular hog attack for Town Hall 8s. Here's the plan though if you want to see it, and I just wanted to show that Town Hall 8s can do it. And let's see, my most recent war attack. This is a goho attack. The reason you bring goho in Town Hall 8 is to get around a giant bomb threat. I saw, double giant bomb possibility right here. My hogs, it could be one at a time, but I just wanted to take care of that. Also wanted to show a video for it. I just brought a little haste to speed up my troops, and then I just use a simple 2-finger hog deployment. The core is a little bit of a worry, but there's no real double giant bomb threats, and if there is in the core, they can be pathed around. So let's get on the Clash of Clans then and show you some of these replays. So we're going to start off with number 1 here in a second. And then we'll show the other. There should be 5 total replays, and we're just going to run through them fairly quickly. Let's see. First one should be here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here's the first goho attack strategy that I showed, and let's speed this one up 2 times. Okay, so you notice I'm just killing the outside trash buildings. Next, drop the golems. Poison down on the CC. They're engaging my golems. I got a nice funnel here. Okay, wall breakers in. Nothing hitting the wall breakers, so nice and smooth there. King going around a little bit. Drop the jump. King kills the queen. Hogs go down right when the king engages the queen. Nice little heal there. And after this, it's just healing my hogs now. Just making sure that they have ample heals for making them survivable against the defenses or whatever. So really simple there. Not a whole lot to say. That's a pretty simple goho attack strategy. If you don't already watch and you're trying to get into a hog attack or any strategy, if you don't watch replays from the clan, I would highly suggest it. I heard a few people weren't doing that, and it is very useful in terms of learning an attack strategy. Okay, next one. Here we go. Boom. This will be number 4. Oh, I need to go back. I did not show the govaho, but that's all right. I'll show that in a sec. So here's another simple shattered goho. Same deal. Oh, lost some wall breakers to a spring trap. Usually you want to do a test. I didn't test it on that one. That's okay. Walls are a little bit low. CC's engaged. Poison down. King kills the queen. That's usually how it goes. King will kill the queen. Asian wall deployment. Notice the pre-heal, and what do you know? There's a double giant bomb there. Pathed around the double giant bomb. Now you're just keeping the hogs healed. Notice the whiz here on the right and the bottom. You know, they're just complementing my main squad and helping me with timing a little bit, and nice and smooth attack. Okay, let's go back to that govaho. Oh, almost level 5 clan. Okay, so here's the govaho. We'll just show this, but I'm not going to talk too much about the govaho. But one golem down, getting my funnel in. It's the same concepts. The only difference between a govaho and a goho attack is that my main squad is more stacked, and that's basically it. And the difference between a go wipe or a gova or something like this is, you know, the go wipe, your P.E.K.K.A. and whatnot, that's all your main squad. That's just a term that we use. That heal is probably a little early. But anyhow, that's just a term. The reason go wipe is bad is really just for one reason. The P.E.K.K.A.s are very slow and hit units slow and whatnot. But also, there's usually not a backup troop capacity like the hogs. And so they'll get to the core, and they're very effective in doing so. But then they aren't able to reach the kind of outer defenses that the hogs could reach. And so you have several defenses hitting your golems at one time. And so that's what makes go wipe not work. But if you brought a few back-end hogs of the go wipe, maybe decrease your main squad a bit, it's not a bad attack strategy, really. You just need to add some hogs. But when you're doing so, really what you're doing there, that's just a goho attack. So here in Town Hall 8, with the CC kill, I didn't talk about this, but I'm basically using my barbs in this case. But usually you use barbs plus wizards, and I'll show you in the last attack, the last goho attack, what that looks like, because I actually do a full-on CC kill, and it's very effective, very efficient, and pretty quick. So yeah, this wasn't the most beautiful attack, but it worked. Had plenty of time, and got a little close, but got it done. Alright, so just kind of cruising on through here, and then I need to buy my my student tickets for football here soon. But let's see, we'll show the last replay. This is on number 9. Okay. Oh, no, that's not on number 9. I wrote that down wrong. Let's see, it should be number 8. Yep. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to go 2 times here. Easy CC bait. Pull it up to the top. The reason I pull it up to the top is because I'm planning on deploying my main squad there. It was kind of a last minute call. Takes a little bit longer for the CC to get up there. Okay, notice here. So 3 wizards down, and let's slow this. So poison down, 3 wizards down, and then I'm just dropping a barb to distract the dragon and the loon and just keep them going through that poison. And that's very effective. What I use, 3 wizards and 4 wall breaker, or 4 barbs total. Very effective kill there. Then I drop my golem down, get the wall breakers in, haste a little bit to get them in, and there should be, I think there's 1 giant bomb there. But still, that's an effective use of 30 or so troops, maybe a little more. There is a double giant bomb threat, but look here, 1 at a time, and I'm just keeping my hogs healed. Boom, 3-star attack. Nice and simple, very straightforward, kind of a clean, solid attack all around. Not to sound boastful, that's just how the attack was. So anyhow, that is going to wrap this video up. I know this video has been long anticipated and overdue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit longer. You should be seeing this here in the next couple of days. And hopefully you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We also have our Twitter, or I have a Twitter now that you can see maybe some updates in general. It's good to follow that though. If you're in another clan, you want to know when the video is being uploaded, you can always check my Twitter. That's at SirStudMuffinAF, and that is going to be in the description below, as well as our clan hashtag. So if you're from another clan, feel free to look us up, and we'll check you out. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is SirStudMuffin, leader of Affliction, and I'm out. Peace.